redefines a fast food lunch.
I want you to love me in a brand new. Talk it to me, baby. Talk it to me.
With the taco pocket over me.
Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane to explore some of the most beloved fast food chains in the 1980s. These were the golden years of fast food innovation and flavor explosions, but sadly, many of these iconic restaurants have disappeared from our culinary landscape. Whether they've completely closed down or scaled back operations, one thing's for sure, we're craving their delicious eats now more than ever. So grab a seat, buckle up, and get ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey through time as we reminisce about the 20 fast food chains in the 1980s that we wish would make a comeback. Number 1. Shakey's Pizza.
Hi, this is a Shakey's Pizza Parlor just like the one near where you live. More than 20 delicious kinds to choose from.
Founded in 1954 by Sherwood Shakey Johnson and Ed Plummer, Shakey's Pizza quickly became an iconic fast food chain throughout the 1980s. Specializing in thin crust pizza, crispy fried chicken, and cold beer, Shakey's offered a unique dining experience with its lively atmosphere, featuring live ragtime music and vintage decor. During its peak in the 1980s, Shakey's was immensely popular, attracting families, friends, and pizza enthusiasts alike with its delicious food and entertaining ambiance. However, despite its past glory, Shakey's Pizza has experienced a decline in popularity over the years. As of today, many of its locations have closed down due to increased competition from other fast food chains and evolving consumer preferences. Now, let's have some hot pops. Number 2. Pup and Taco.
I'm Puppy's Taco. We hope that will please you. Pup and Taco, Taco, 29 cents. Drive through.
Founded in 1965 by Glenn Bell, the visionary behind Taco Bell, Pup and Taco offered a fusion of Mexican-inspired fare and American classics. The menu featured a variety of items, including tacos, hot dogs, referred to as pups, burritos, and fries, appealing to a wide range of tastes. In its heyday during the early 1980s, Pup and Taco gained significant popularity, drawing in customers with its affordable prices and diverse menu options. However, despite its initial success, Pup and Taco faced challenges in maintaining its competitiveness in the fast food market. Today, Pup and Taco is no longer in operation, with its last remaining locations closing their doors in 1984. Though Pup and Taco may have faded into obscurity, it remains a nostalgic reminder of an era when fast food innovation and experimentation were at their peak. Now, over to the place where flavor meets nostalgia. Number 3. Frostop. Established in 1926 by L.S. Harvey in Ohio, Frostop offered a delightful array of root beer and classic American drive-in fare. Renowned for its signature root beer served in frosty mugs, Frostop also treated taste buds with juicy burgers, crispy fries, and creamy milkshakes. By the 1980s, Frostop had garnered a dedicated following, with its retro-themed drive-ins becoming popular hangouts for families and friends seeking tasty treats and a nostalgic ambiance. However, despite its nostalgic charm and loyal customer base, Frostop gradually faced challenges in keeping up with the evolving fast food landscape. Regrettably, the Frostop franchise is no longer operational today. While Frostop may have exited the fast food scene, its legacy lives on in the fond memories of those who cherished its delectable offerings and timeless charm. Wait, what happened to Burger Chef?
Open wide, America! Burger Chef's got thick, juicy, terrific burgers for you.
Number 4. Burger Chef. Burger Chef was founded in 1954 by Frank and Donald Thomas in Indianapolis, Indiana. It rose to prominence during the 1980s as a beloved fast food chain renowned for its delicious burgers and family-friendly dining experience. Alongside their famous burgers, Burger Chef also offered a variety of other menu items, including fries, milkshakes, and sandwiches.
My new Fun Burger is going to put a smile on every face.
Throughout the 1980s, Burger Chef enjoyed widespread popularity, attracting diners of all ages with its tasty food, affordable prices, and welcoming atmosphere. Families often gathered at Burger Chef locations to enjoy quality meals and create cherished memories together. However, despite its success, Burger Chef is no longer operational today. The chain faced stiff competition from larger fast food rivals. Ultimately, financial difficulties led to the closure of Burger Chef restaurants in 1996. Up next is a sweet ice cream nostalgia. Number 5. Bridgman's Ice Cream.
Most people remember Bridgman's for the way we end a meal with ice cream. But for every great ending, there's a great beginning.
Founded in 1936 by Henry Bridgman in Duluth, Minnesota, Bridgman's Ice Cream remained a cherished fast food chain even in the 1980s. Renowned for its creamy ice cream and delightful desserts. Specializing in a variety of flavors, sundaes, and milkshakes, Bridgman's offers a cool and refreshing treat for customers of all ages. During its peak, Bridgman's Ice Cream was highly popular, attracting ice cream enthusiasts and families alike with its rich and flavorful offerings.
We just had dinner out tonight and thought ice cream would be a good way to top it off.
To this day, Bridgman's Ice Cream can be found in numerous coffee shops, cafes, grocery stores, and other places across the Midwest. Number 6. Roy Rogers Restaurants.
Our Roy Rogers family restaurants are famous for fresh roast beef sandwiches. And now I'm inviting you to come on in and try our delicious hamburgers.
Roy Rogers Restaurants, founded in 1968 by the Marriott Corporation under the ownership of John Willard Marriott, was a prominent fast food chain during the 1980s, offering a unique blend of Western-themed cuisine and classic American favorites. Specializing in hearty burgers, crispy fried chicken, and savory sandwiches, Roy Rogers Restaurants provided customers with a taste of the Wild West right at their fingertips. Throughout the 1980s, Roy Rogers Restaurants enjoyed considerable popularity, attracting diners with its flavorful menu options and distinctive Western decor. Families and burger enthusiasts alike flocked to its locations, drawn by the promise of delicious food served with a side of cowboy charm. Unfortunately, Roy Rogers Restaurants are no longer as prevalent today. Despite their past success, many of the chain's locations closed down in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The decline of Roy Rogers Restaurants is notably attributed to changes in ownership. Now, we're moving on to Kenny Rogers Roasters.
Feel good, it's Kenny Rogers Roasters. It's the wood that makes it good.
You're going to love this food.
Number 7. Kenny Rogers Roasters. Founded in 1991 by country music legend Kenny Rogers and former KFC CEO John Y. Brown Jr., Kenny Rogers Roasters stood out for its commitment to serving delicious rotisserie chicken and hearty home-style sides. Kenny Rogers Roasters quickly gained popularity for its mouth-watering menu offerings, which included succulent rotisserie chicken marinated in special spices, cornbread, macaroni and cheese, and a variety of fresh salads. Emphasizing wholesome ingredients and slow-roasted perfection, the chain carved a niche for itself in the competitive fast food market.
Wow, Kenny Rogers Roasters finally open.
At the height of its success, Kenny Rogers Roasters boasted a significant fan base. They expanded rapidly across the United States and internationally, with locations in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Its signature wood-fired rotisserie cooking technique and warm, inviting atmosphere made it a favorite dining destination for families and food enthusiasts alike. However, despite its initial success, Kenny Rogers Roasters faced challenges in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Intense competition and financial difficulties led to a decline in the chain's fortunes. In 2011, Kenny Rogers Roasters filed for bankruptcy in the United States, resulting in the closure of many of its domestic locations. The brand has experienced a resurgence in some international markets, particularly in the next stop on our tasty journey, which is Noggles.
I, Senor Noggles, was cooking my famous fajitas, a handmade tortilla filled with marinated sirloin, steak and onions, fresh tomatoes and scallions.
Number 8. Noggles. Noggles, a fast food chain founded in 1970 by Dick Noggle in Riverside, California, maintained its beloved spot during the 1980s, known for its delicious Mexican-inspired fare. The menu boasted an array of favorites, including tacos, burritos, nachos, and burgers, all served with a signature blend of fresh ingredients and bold flavors. Throughout the 1980s, Noggles garnered a devoted following, especially among locals and Mexican food enthusiasts. Its affordable prices, quick service, and mouth-watering menu options made it a popular choice for families, students, and anyone craving a tasty meal on the go. However, despite its popularity, Noggles faced financial struggles and increased competition in the fast food market. Eventually, the chain closed its doors in the late 1980s and early 1990s. In 2015, entrepreneur Christian Zebarth breathed new life into the Noggles chain. He saw an opportunity after it was determined that the original company's successor, Del Taco, had to let go of the trademarks. So Zebarth took charge and brought back the beloved Noggles brand for fans to enjoy once again. Number 9. Geno's Hamburgers.
I go for Geno's because I go for good food. And Howard can go for whatever he wants.
What'd you say you're going for?
Geno's, you go for the food.
Geno's Hamburgers, founded in 1957 by Baltimore Colts football legend Geno Marchetti and his teammate Alan Amici, delighted customers with its mouth-watering burgers and classic fast food fare. Known for its juicy patties, crispy fries, and creamy milkshakes, Geno's offered a satisfying dining experience that captured the essence of American cuisine. Throughout the 1980s, Geno's Hamburgers enjoyed popularity, particularly in the Mid-Atlantic region of the United States. Its delicious offerings and affordable prices made it a favorite among families, students, and burger enthusiasts alike. However, despite its initial success, Geno eventually faced financial difficulties and increased competition in the fast food industry, which led to its closure. In 2010, the Marriott Corporation brought back Geno's under the name Geno's Burger and Chicken. They decided to revive the brand, offering a combination of burgers and chicken dishes to customers. In the tasty celebrations of the past, Zantigo stands out as a must-mention. Number 10. Zantigo. Founded in 1969 by PepsiCo, Zantigo was a fast food chain that brought the flavors of Mexican cuisine to the forefront even in the 1980s. Serving up a tasty array of Tex-Mex favorites such as tacos, burritos, nachos, and enchiladas. Zantigo offered a delicious taste of the Southwest to eager diners. Throughout the 1980s, Zantigo enjoyed a moderate level of popularity, particularly in the Midwest and northern regions of the U.S. Its flavorful dishes and quick service attracted a loyal following, with customers returning time and again for their fix of Mexican-inspired fare. However, despite its initial success, Zantigo ceased to exist in the early 90s. The chain faced challenges in maintaining profitability and expanding its reach, leading to the closure of its remaining locations. By 1996, a fresh Zantigo chain emerged, preserving many beloved items from the original menu. It was under the management of a former Zantigo manager and his brother. They successfully launched 3 restaurants in Minnesota. Today, this revived Zantigo boasts 4 locations in the state, serving up tasty delights to eager customers. Back in the day, there was a place where every meal was a celebration. Number 11. Quincy's Family Steakhouse.
Come on in and get a deal. Quincy's has your favorite meal. It's
Breakfast. The Breakfast Bar at Quincy's.
Established in 1970 by Alvin McCall Jr., Quincy's Family Steakhouse has stood the test of time, offering a delectable array of dishes to satisfy every palate. Known for its grilled chicken and shrimp, Quincy's has carved out a niche in the culinary world, serving up mouth-watering delights in a laid-back atmosphere. With its roots dating back over a century, Quincy's remains a beloved destination for food lovers seeking a taste of tradition. Its all-you-can-eat buffet adds to the appeal, inviting diners to indulge in a variety of flavorful options. Despite the changing tides of the restaurant industry, Quincy's Family Steakhouse continues to thrive, remaining operational to this very day.
we like folks like you.
That's why we do all the things we do at Quincy's
Breakfast Bar.
Its enduring popularity speaks volumes about the quality of its food and the enduring charm of its dining experience. Hey, how about some hot dogs steamed in beer?
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect.
Number 12. Lum's. Founded in 1956 by Stuart and Clifford S. Perlman, Lum's quickly became a staple in the fast food landscape of the 1980s. Specializing in hot dogs steamed in beer and served with toppings like sauerkraut and onions, Lum's offered a unique and flavorful dining experience. During its heyday, Lum's enjoyed significant popularity, attracting customers with its distinctive menu and cozy, family-friendly atmosphere. The chain's signature hot dogs were a hit among diners, making Lum's a go-to destination for a quick and satisfying meal. Unfortunately, Lum's is no longer operational today. The chain faced challenges in the competitive fast food market and struggled to adapt to changing consumer preferences. Economic pressures and declining sales eventually led to the closure of Lum's restaurants in the early 1990s. Now switching gears, we're going to Howard Johnson's.
Howard Johnson's offers a wide variety for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, prepared fresh and served hot.
Number 13. Howard Johnson's Restaurant. Founded in 1925 by Howard Deering Johnson, Howard Johnson's Restaurant was a beacon of American comfort food.
The orange root of Howard Johnson's, join the folks who know.
With its iconic orange roofs and a menu boasting classics like fried clam strips and grilled cheese sandwiches, it became a staple for families and travelers alike. During its heyday, Howard Johnson's was a beloved institution, but as times changed, so did consumer taste. Despite efforts to adapt, economic challenges led to the closure of many locations over the years. The last remaining restaurant finally closed its doors in 2022, marking the end of an era. Though Howard Johnson's restaurants are no longer in operation, their legacy lives on in the memories of those who savored their delicious fare and the nostalgia of simpler times. Get ready to indulge in another mouth-watering journey down memory lane with Rack's Roast Beef.
Man, I want a sandwich. You want Rack's. New sandwiches at Rack's.
Number 14. Rack's Roast Beef. Established in 1967 by Jack Roshman in Springfield, Ohio, Rack's Roast Beef quickly gained traction in the fast food scene during the 1980s. Renowned for its succulent roast beef sandwiches, Rack's offered a tempting array of menu items, including baked potatoes, salads, and milkshakes. In its heyday, Rack's Roast Beef was a popular choice for diners seeking hearty and affordable meals. Its flavorful roast beef sandwiches and diverse menu options attracted a loyal following, making it a favorite spot for families and individuals across the United States. However, Rack's faced challenges in the late 2000s, leading to the closure of its last Pennsylvania location. Despite this setback, the company persevered, and as of March of 2024, it operates 6 locations across Illinois, Kentucky, and Ohio.
When you're getting hungry for a meal or a snack, you'll get a special sandwich. Stop in at Rack's and say, "Pack it to me, baby."
Though Rack's Roast Beef may have closed some of its doors over the years, its legacy lives on in the memories of those who cherished its delicious sandwiches and the fond nostalgia of dining at this iconic fast food establishment. In this tasty trip down memory lane, Wetson's holds a special spot. Number 15. Wetson's. Wetson's was a popular fast food chain back in the day. It was founded in 1959 by Herbert Wettenson. Known for its classic American fare, including hamburgers, fries, and milkshakes, Wetson's provided a quick and satisfying dining experience for customers on the go.
Double cheeseburger, burger please.
At its peak, Wetson's was a staple in many communities across the northeastern United States, drawing in crowds with its tasty burgers and affordable prices. However, despite its initial success, Wetson's eventually closed its doors in the late 1980s due to financial difficulties and increased competition in the fast food industry. Not to be left out are Sambo's culinary treats.
Come on, Grandpa, it's your birthday. We're taking you to our favorite place for dinner.
To Sambo's.
To Sambo's?
Sambo's.
Number 16. Sambo's. Sambo's, founded in 1957 by Sam Battistone Sr. and Newell Bonnet, was a notable fast food chain, specializing in American breakfast classics such as pancakes, waffles, and eggs. Sambo's provided a cozy dining experience for families and breakfast enthusiasts. During its peak, Sambo's enjoyed widespread popularity across the U.S.
Sambo's presents a big breakfast.
Breakfast is served.
A big country breakfast, just $1.99.
Its hearty breakfast offerings and welcoming atmosphere made it a go-to spot for morning meals and casual dining occasions. Unfortunately, Sambo's is no longer operational today. The chain faced financial challenges and filed for bankruptcy, leading to the closure of its locations. Despite its closure, Sambo's remains a nostalgic memory for many who cherished its delicious breakfast fare and warm hospitality. Now, let's look back at a sweet ice cream legacy. Number 17. Bresler's Ice Cream. Founded by Polish immigrant William J. Bresler, Bresler's Ice Cream left a sweet mark on the fast food scene. Originally starting as a hamburger chain called Henry's Hamburgers in 1954, Bresler's eventually shifted its focus to ice cream, delighting customers with its creamy treats. In the early and mid-'80s, Bresler's Ice Cream was a popular destination for those craving a cold and refreshing dessert. However, after the passing of William J. Bresler in 1985, the chain faced changes. In 1987, Bresler's was sold to Oberweis Dairy in Aurora, Illinois. Unfortunately, Bresler's Ice Cream is no longer operational today. Despite its popularity, changes in ownership and perhaps shifting consumer preferences led to its closure. Let's take another trip down memory lane and remember the delicious taste of Henry's Hamburgers.
Henry's on! Tasting good! Henry's on! Tasting good!
Number 18. Henry's Hamburgers. Founded in 1954 by William J. Bresler, Henry's Hamburgers was a beloved fast food chain that left its mark on the 1980s dining scene. Serving up classic American fare like hamburgers, fries, and milkshakes, Henry's offered a taste of nostalgia for diners across the country. Throughout its days, Henry's Hamburgers enjoyed widespread popularity, becoming a favorite spot for families and burger enthusiasts alike. However, the chain experienced ownership changes over the years, which eventually led to its decline. Today, only one location of Henry's Hamburgers remains, nestled in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Despite the closures, the Benton Harbor location stands as a nostalgic reminder of the delicious burgers and fond memories shared at Henry's Hamburgers during its prime.
Drive into Henry's Place, that great family place, for dinner, lunch, or snack. Wow! You'll keep coming back. Wow!
When it comes to reminiscing about beloved fast food spots from the past, Sandy's stands out as a memorable favorite.
Kids, we know that going to Sandy's is a lot of fun. But did you ever take a really close look inside?
Established in 1956, Sandy's was founded by 4 businessmen in Kalamazoo, Michigan: Gus Brick Lundberg, Robert C. Winger, Paul White, and W.K. Davidson. Sandy's quickly rose to prominence with its offerings of classic hamburgers, fries, and milkshakes. Sandy's became a popular choice for families and individuals seeking quick and tasty meals. However, Sandy's is no longer in operation today. The company shifted gears and became a franchisee of Hardee's, a larger fast food chain. This transition led to the closure of Sandy's locations as they were absorbed into the Hardee's brand.
A Sandy hamburger. Strip away its toasted sesame bun, onion, crisp lettuce, and pickles. Strip away its ripe tomato, cheese, and mayonnaise.
Though Sandy's may have closed its doors, its legacy lives on in the memories of those who enjoyed its delicious food and the nostalgia of dining at this iconic fast food chain from the 80s. Let's not overlook the seafood sensation that made waves back in the day. Number 20. Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips.
At Arthur Treacher's, please don't take our sign too literally. Our specialty isn't just delicious tasting fish. Our specialty is delicious food.
Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips, founded in 1969 by Dave Thomas and L.S. Hartzog, became incredibly popular in the 1980s, drawing in seafood enthusiasts with its mouth-watering dishes. Specializing in crispy fish fillets, perfectly golden brown chips, and other tasty seafood delights, Arthur Treacher's brought the flavors of the seaside to eager diners. During its peak in the early 1980s, Arthur Treacher's had a whopping 826 stores spread across the United States.
We're here at Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips to get the inside scoop on their new chicken and chips dinner. How's that chicken, fella?
Fantastic.
Its flavorful fish and chips quickly became a beloved choice for both seafood lovers and fans of fast food. However, by March of 2023, the number of Arthur Treacher's locations had significantly decreased, with only 3 standalone stores remaining. This decline in stores can be attributed to various factors, including changes in what customers wanted, more competition from other restaurants, and economic challenges.